I've been talking for some time about, as an independent, I hold no truck with either the Republican or the Democratic parties, but I have to say the left has moved to a place in this country in the national dialogue of which they should be mightily embarrassed, deeply apologetic, but instead they continue to ratchet up the venom, the bile, and vent their spleens without constraint. Case in point, a posting by Wynne Smith at the Daily Cause Saturday, entitled "The Bloodlust of the American Crazies." When I tell you that the venality, the pettiness, the just unbelievable arrogance and disregard for civility on the part of the left has reached a level I think was unthinkable, and for which I see there seems to be no abatement of any kind. This again, Wynne Smith in Daily Kos, the title, "The Bloodlust of the American Crazies," he begins. Enough is enough. The insults being thrown around at this tea-bagging disgrace should not and cannot be considered acceptable discourse in our national debate. Wow. This is the way he begins, by trying to reject the views of others. To all our Jon Stewart, Stephen Colbert, everything's a joke, ironic response to right-wing insanity. I understand that sometimes the only response to ridiculousness is to want to laugh, but the time to laugh at this is over. Every time we make wisecracks or joke about it or argue with this sort of character assassination on the merits of the facts, but Obama was born in Hawaii, but you don't accurately define socialism, we are legitimizing the fraud by virtue of acknowledging a primal scream of rage as a legitimate argument, worthy of legitimate response. Humor? There's only so far it can take us. Where is the outrage? Where are the pundits, the elected officials, and the media voices to say one simple thing? The Republican Party has gone too far, that the primal scream of angry, hate-filled, incoherent savagery on display is destroying the fabric of this country. We cannot expect Barack Obama to be the only one to speak up. At long last, have they no decency? These people, the legitimately elected president, these people want our president, the legitimately elected president of the United States, the man who leads our armed forces and heads up our executive branch of government, dead. They do not want to argue with Barack Obama on the merits of health care. They do not want to debate the finer points of strategy over a jobs bill. They're interested in discussing issues like immigration or tax structures for estates and incomes over $250,000. They are the bloodthirsty mob who have turned on the very concept of a pluralistic society. They are the pitchfork-wielding, ignorant, witch-hunting crazies who would tear this country apart if they could, to seek vengeance for their bloodlust. These people are the crazed stalkers who would rather kill someone they claim to love than to see them not act exactly the way they want them to. They are unhinged. This is a pathology of irrational rage, of xenophobia, of fear-mongering, writes Wynne Smith in Daily Kos. He's right in describing his own words, his own anger, his own venality. And that is the shame of the left.